Our journey will take us back in time through 1,000 years of York's history to the time when Viking settlers inhabited York.
Oh, they don't look very well, do they? Bless them.
Ah, this is my era.
Oh, a lovely jumper. Oh, Huzzy, stick some clothes on.
Spice Girls. Little Spice Girls. Dead Spice.
Dead Spice.
Baby Spice.
It's witch.
We've now travelled back together through the centuries to the year 1067. The Norman conquerors of Jorvik sacking the city.
Hello. Oh, you're exciting.
As we leave this destruction behind, the time clock has almost stopped. We arrive in the workshop of a Viking craftsman in the year 948 AD. Time has now stopped. History is frozen. This is Jorvik.
Not my favourite section. Yes, hello. I've just seen there's no rails, these are being guided electronically. This is good, isn't it?
Oh, it's a pussycat. Yes. Yeah, it's very nice. Very nice.
This alley is like 1,000 alleys in Europe. Shops and stores at one end, and behind are the workshops. Further behind are the warehouses and yards. In the workshops, a vast range of articles was manufactured for Jorvik's market.
Linda Hamlin's children.
inside one of the houses. Here, life centers on the hearth. Spinning, weaving, chatting, cooking, eating, sleeping and playing all go on in one room.
Ugh. They've done it really well. It's foul, isn't it?
Donuts! Look, they're having donuts. No. Get your haircut.
Oh.
Absolutely behind the houses barely stink.
Yeah.
The pigs live around here. Rubbish is dumped in pits. And the leaves are just cesspits, holes in the ground. This old chap can live.
He's having a dump. Look, he's having a dump.
Yeah.
He is.
Could be automated, couldn't it?
Yeah.
Here at the riverbank,
Oh,
a
God, this is foul.
has been pulled up onto the riverbank, and the crew are unloading bales of skins and furs and barrels of herring.
Monday down the Ram.
There's always plenty of work to be done here. Mending nets, patching sails, preparing the boats before winter sets in. Koki, the Viking boy, listens to tall tales of the travels and adventures of his father, Odin, and the
I had her sideways over the side of the ship.
As we go into this fisherman's hut, we can hear the evening sounds of the city. As the people of Jorvik make their way homewards to the warmth of their fires. Now we leave the city to sleep, as we travel again in time. But now we travel forward to the year 1980. All that remains of our thriving Viking city now lies buried beneath 20th century York. Between 1976 and 1981, a team from the York Archaeological Trust uncovered the actual remains of the wooden Viking buildings that we've just seen. They're remarkably well preserved through being cocooned for 1,000 years in waterlogged soil. Away on the right, the excavation is not yet as deep, and we're digging one of the backyards. We can see the rubbish pits, the barrel-lined well, and the cesspit loo with its wooden seat. In the cutaway walls of the soil, we can see layers still to be dug away. Each of them is marked with a numbered label. We're now in the actual remains of the house that we went into. We can see that the walls were made from interwoven wattle stakes,
Oh,
but
yeah.
hardly anything else has survived.
I do like interwoven waffle. It's very nice.
Its original place is a blackened area where the fire burned as our family sat round for their evening meal.
Yeah, very nice.
All sorts of personal belongings and everyday objects have been trampled into the
Oh,
earthen
look at
floor.
that tree. Oh.
On both sides, we can now see the semi-sunken workshops and houses which replaced such wattle buildings later on in the Viking Age. The walls were made of oak planks laid horizontally and supported by square oak upright posts. These are the best preserved timber buildings from the Viking Age found anywhere in Britain. You can tell which buildings were houses and which were workshops from the small objects trampled into the floors. Houses have domestic objects in the soil, but in workshops we're finding tools, jewels, amber and jet chippings, wood tanner shavings and other debris. More than 15,000 such
Oh, look, a
pieces have
Viking
been
spade.
Nearly 250,000 pieces of broken pottery have been excavated. 4.5 tons of animal bones have been recorded. All the debris from family meals, animal slaughter, stray cats and dogs and mice and so on. All these remains have to be washed, dried, marked, bagged and distributed to specialists. This is all done in this finds hut. It's now full of trays, each one containing the various finds from one small section. There are 35,000 of them, making an enormous 3D jigsaw puzzle which we're now piecing together again.